Welcome to the channel, guys. We are back again for another First Impression Fridays, and today I'm going to be doing a first impression for two new original fragrances from Genre Parfums, Cajun Musk and Expletive. So stay tuned for that. And if you like the content, hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. So I recently did a tiny little sample haul from Genre. I also picked up Apples and Aces, which is honestly a really beautiful original fragrance. It's a little bit smoky, it's sweet, it's got this beautiful boozy apple in it, and it is absolutely amazing. And I think for the fall and winter, this is going to be a great one. I might pick this up a full bottle if I work my way through this. You know, I have too many fragrances as it is, and I'm a little bit more practical with my collection, but I like this one a lot, and I'm glad I picked up a sample. So, the fragrances of the day are going to be Cajun Musk and Expletive. I'm going to actually start with Expletive. So Expletive is a spray. Cajun Musk is a parfum serum. So I'm going to actually talk about that in a bit, but let's get into Cajun Musk. Now, a nice thing about Genre, they also started, I guess, with samples, sending out these sample strips. Really awesome, nice branding idea, I think. And, you know, it's nice to have these strips. I will definitely be making use of these. But here we go with Expletive. If I can find where to spray this from. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's really nice. So right on opening, I would have said, you know, this would have been such a good fragrance for the summer. And for the spring, it had this really, really nice, punchy, zesty green vibe. It's a little bit fruity. And I do pick up something in here that reminds me a little bit of mint. I don't think mint is actually a listed note, but there is something in here that's a little bit minty. And it's a little bit sweet as well. I'm actually going to put this one on my hand just to see how it interacts with skin. But I gotta say, on the initial spray, that one was quite impressive. So one thing I really like about Genre, so I am a little bit of a Genre fanboy. I really love, you know, they have really great quality clones, but they also have some really great originals. And to me, that's one of the things that makes, you know, a clone house really stand out, is when they have fantastic original fragrances. So it definitely still has that nice sharp greenness that's really good. There is a fruitiness there, a sweetness. I almost want to say it smells a little bit like, reminds me slightly of the rhubarb. There's a tart rhubarb note in Shiso, if you've ever smelled that. And it has something similar to that, but again, I don't think rhubarb is a listed note. But this is green. Very, very interesting one. I'm going to let that sit for a bit. But I have to say, right off the bat, it's almost a shame that we're going into winter here. Although on a warmer day, I think this would be a great one to wear. But this definitely seems like a fantastic one for for spring and summer. But here we go. I'm going to try Cajun Musk. Now, people have been raving about this one a lot, so you know I've been curious about it. I'm going to try it on the strip first. Now, this perfume serum, I did actually ask about this. This is actually pure oil. So 3 milliliters is what you get of pure oil. And honestly, if it's pure oil, it's going to last a very, very long time for just a very little, because you don't need a lot when you're dealing with pure oil. I'm going to dab that on the tester strip to try and get a little sample of it. And then I'm going to try a little bit on my skin and see how it interacts. Okay, that's actually quite nice. It's sweet. I do actually pick up the strawberry note, and it's actually a decent strawberry. I find strawberry is one of those things that is very, very hard to clone. And Genre has an interpretation of Italica, which I think is actually quite well done. But in my opinion, the biggest thing that it lacks is that there is this very subtle strawberry in the opening of Italica, and it smells a little bit more like cherry in their interpretation, which is Virtuoso, by the way. But I think it's still a fantastic cologne because it captures, you know, the essence of the fragrance. It's that creamy, milky, really beautiful fragrance, and it does that very well. But the one thing I would say about it is that it has a little bit more of a cherry in the opening, where this definitely has a nice strawberry. Very, very sweet. I'm going to put some of this on my hand. This is not what I was expecting from the name, but I'm definitely not disappointed. So I'm actually going to use the test strip as a little bit of a dipper here. I guess that's the only difficult part, is getting this onto the skin. But I don't think you need a lot of it because it is pure oil. And so, you know, a little goes a very, very long way with this stuff. Spread it out. That is ooey gooey. That is oily. Okay, that is definitely oily. Oh, this smells even better on skin. Oh, that strawberry really, really pops on my skin. And it's just this really nice, juicy, delicious strawberry. I gotta say well done on that, because I was not expecting the strawberry note to be so nice. Very nice, sweet, sensual, and strawberry, at least right now, right on that opening, is absolutely the star of the show, and it really pops really nicely. I'm going to go back to expletive. I'm going to see if it's changed a little bit, see if I can pick up anything a little bit more. So it still has that really nice greenness, a little bit tart, almost a little bit fizzy. There's something in it that's almost aquatic, and I find with some green notes, it kind of has this almost watery vibe, like, again, like Shiso, it does remind me a little bit of that. Now, it doesn't smell the same, but there is something in that fragrance that gives this sort of green, watery vibe. That's not like actually aquatic, but there is something there, and it has, again, that fruitiness is a slightly tart, which I really, really like. Very nice. Almost fizzy, actually. It's got a little bit of a fizziness. I gotta say, this one, also really well done. It has a very nice greenness to it. If you want a bright green fragrance, definitely has a little bit of fizziness to it, a little bit of that tartness. Oh, I love tart fragrances, and this one does it really well. I gotta say, like, these original creations are just getting better and better. So I was always a huge fan of Voodoo, still like Voodoo, but I gotta say, I think it has definitely been dethroned. So I would say, for me, originally, Apples and Aces had dethroned it as the best. But that's tricky now, because Expletive is really, really nice. It's that really nice, very unique, tart, bit fizzy green vibe that it has that's really, really nice. And then Cajun Musk, beautiful strawberry. I'm going to go back to that one and see if it's changed a little bit, see if it's developed as well. That is just such a nice strawberry note. I gotta say, that is so well done. It's sweet, it's very full and robust, and it smells, you know, a little bit candied. So it's really like this really nice, juicy, candied strawberry that just smells really delicious. Honestly, really not what I was expecting, but it's better than I was expecting, which is good. So I will say, at least off initial impression, this is being dominated by the strawberry. Strawberry is mostly what I'm picking up. I'm not really picking up much else except for this really nice, luscious, beautiful, sort of candied strawberry. But, of course, there's still time to develop. And with something that is a pure oil, it's something that I think is going to last a lot longer. And it probably will take a lot longer to get to the dry down just because of the purity. That's my assumptions anyways. But I think I'm going to leave my first impressions at that. These two are definitely going to be coming back as full reviews. Very impressed. I think Devin's outdone himself again with these ones. Very, very nice. I will say this one is definitely very unisex. It's, you know, it's very nice, sweet, almost gourmandy because of how strong that strawberry note is. Whereas this one is a very fizzy green fragrance that honestly I think is also unisex. I think both of these are unisex fragrance. Both of them. This one, because it's so sweet, probably better for fall and winter, although I could easily see wearing this in the spring as is. Maybe on a not so hot summer day. This one, spring and summer. Maybe also fall, I think. But definitely spring and summer, this is made for that. But anyways, as I said, gonna cut the video there. Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite original fragrance from Genre if you've been able to try them out? If not, what fragrance do you really, really want to try from Genre? Let me know in a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.